Alright, we got it all masked up in the paint booth. See how I did that? I just, where I taped it before I came in the paint booth, I just taped the plastic down to the tape. Tape. And you can see how this tape right here is rolled over. See how I got that edge? And then it'll keep the paint from making a hard edge, a hard line there. Welcome back, Autobiography family, man. Glad to see y'all back. This is that same Mazda CX-5 I did the prep work and the taping video for, and I told y'all guys I was gonna show you the paint work. And here we go, man. You know, we're gonna start off with the wax and grease remover, like every time, man. You got to make sure those panels are clean. You will have major problems if you don't clean your panels, man. You wax and grease remover. If you can't, use some glass cleaner. Glass cleaner works sometimes, you know. Might not get off everything, but glass cleaner does work. I use that a lot when I'm doing side jobs, you know, little bumper jobs, you know, out in my front yard or something. I just use the glass cleaner. It's a lot easier, you know. When I'm wax grease removing, 2 hands. Got a rag in this hand, and I'm wiping with one hand, then I'm drying with the other, just to make sure. Tack ragging is very important. For you guys working home in your garage, the tack rag is gonna be your best friend. I'm blowing I got my gun turned up to about 40 PSI. I'm blowing and I'm tack ragging at the same time, man. Whatever dirt is gonna come out of those cracks, you want it to come out now and not when you put paint on, because usually the dirt don't show up until you start spraying clear, and then it's too late. You just gotta you're gonna be wet sanding and buffing that job, you know. We'll start off with that base coat blender. That's just the clear base coat to help blend out colors, you know, especially metallic colors. I like to use on all my metallics. Now black and white, I can get away with not using that at all. But you know, on metallic colors, definitely. First coat of base should be easy. So the way I cut my fenders in is I spray the sealer and the base coat when I'm cutting it in, you know, and then I put it back on the car. I sand it with 600. Base coat covers it, no problem, because now I already had color there. So the first coat of base covered it, really. I do a second coat of base, you know, just to make sure everything's even, you know, more like a drop coat type deal there. Make sure that blend's coming out right. As you can see, I'm hitting that door to try to get that blend to make sure it's unnoticeable. See, I got that mirror right there. I'm using that mirror. See, I didn't take the blend too far up top. That way I can use the mirror to hide it if anything's showing. But knowing the DV1 and how it works, angle, you ain't gonna be able to tell that I did no blend in there. But I just dusted in that little chip right there. Caused no issues. To tell you the truth, after I painted it, I forgot there was a chip there. I never even looked for it again. It was fine. See, I got that X pattern going, that little X pattern for the blend. I do that every time. First coat of clear, DV1 clear gun, C2 air cap, 1.4 needle, man. It moves much faster when you put the 1.4 on it. Now, every gun don't need a 1.4. You go spraying clear coat with a solder 1.4, you probably gonna get some runs, man. That solder's gonna be a cannon. Like I only use a 1.4 on this. Usually I'll use a 1.3 on most guns. Is a 1.3. I've even seen some with a 1.2. Like I had a solder 5000 RP. I used a 1.2 on it because that gun just lays the clear out so wet. You know, you don't want it to start giving you runs, especially in the wintertime, you know. Now on the first coat, you don't go too heavy. Don't go too heavy, but you want a nice closed coat. It can be a little bit of dry here or there, but not too much. Nice, even, closed coat. Second coat of clear, 10 minutes splash time after that first coat of clear, 10 to 15 minutes depending on the temperature in the room you're spraying in, right? But 10 minutes, now I could go a little bit slower and get that second coat real nice, man. And you want to make it easy for the guy that's going to do the wet sanding and the polishing, right? But at my shop, I'm the guy to do the wet sanding and polishing, man. The shop I work at, you got to do your job from beginning to the end, everything, even wash it, man. And I was going to get some video of this car after I washed it, but I swear, I put it together. I said, oh, when I wash it, I'll record what it looks like outside. About an hour later, the car was gone. I never washed it, never nothing. The people was in a rush for it, man. But that's it for this one, man. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.